Oh, hey guys, it's me, Goemon. Today, let's talk about a cutest video, let's compare Super Mario Brothers. The very first Super Mario Brothers was created in 1985. Just look. Well, you already know it has my face on there, but that's okay. They come in two different versions. The NES cartridge, the Famicom cartridge, and also the Famicom Disk System was created since they first created the Famicom. Well, and here's a picture of what it looks like. Yes, also, there is Super Mario Brothers 2, The Lost Levels. Well, also it says Super Mario Brothers 2 in Japan, so it's a sequel. Anyway, it's in Japanese. But there's a game called Super Mario Brothers Special, was way before The Lost Levels. Just take a look for yourself. Anyway, they have cool new enemies, such as the Fighter Flies, the Shell Creepers, which you already know they're Koopas, the Sidesteppers, the Fireballs, the Barrels, including new power-ups, including the Hammer, the Wings, and many more, which you're gonna like, including the Lucky Star and the Hudson Bee symbol as a power-up, which you already know. The rest of the enemies belong in the classic arcade games, including Donkey Kong, and most important of all, Mario Brothers, my favorite arcade game ever. What you already know, people think all these games are really amazing. Such kids love playing this game on the Hudson Soft game since they first played it since 1985 before The Lost Levels. You got that?
Yeah, this is amazing! I love playing Super Mario Brothers Special! Even has my face on there too! I'm a star!
Right, thank you, Toad. And now we get to Lost Levels. Excuse me. Anyway, this game was released in the Famicom Disk System. This game was a reskin because of the Mario Special from Hudson Soft and the NES and more. This game was come out in a Japanese version of The Lost Levels. It was also known as Super Mario Brothers 2, released in Japan. Just take a look. There's something really new about these cool power-ups. The mushrooms now have eyes, so they look very cool. Plus, they have the new poison mushroom, which is a power-up the opposite of the super mushroom. Don't touch it, you'll shrink, like this. That's what I will tell you. Next, there's an arcade game, but it's not the Mario Brothers game. Way better. It's also called Versus Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, it was really cool. It has the dip switch, you could change it like the arcade machines and more. And most important of all, they have retro zones in it. It was recreated since I would say, oh yeah, I guess it must have been the sequel of the Lost Levels, because they have the ending when you rescue Princess Peach. It sounded more American, like in the NES game, since it sounds a lot more fun. Oh yeah, next there is also a Mario game for the Famicom Disk System called All Night Nippon Super Mario Brothers. This game was a reskin. And you have to, if you look at the cover, you'll see something really different about this game. Yes, they kind of replaced the Goombas, piranha plants, the mushroom retainers, and Princess Peach as something really cool. Well, the piranha plants and Goombas are now the hosts to All Night Nippon, the radio station in Japan, in Tokyo, Japan. Well, that's where I live, in Hagari Town. And the Toads are the celebrities, including Beat Takeshi, the man himself. And Princess Peach is a geisha, like Princess Yuki. Plus, they have the levels from the Lost Levels, including the Poison Mushroom, since you already know it's the best mushroom ever in all of the amazing land of All Night Nippon. This game was not sold in stores. It was released as a radio prize, and it's a really good price. Since you know, I think it's a perfect game, since you already know about that. Matey. Okay, next, there's a game also released for the NES. It's called Super Mario Bros. 2, released in America, also known as Super Mario Bros. 2 Mario Madness. Just take a look at this cool game cover. There's a game released which later became Super Mario USA in Japan. Just look at that one. Yeah, this game was taking place since Mario was having a dream last night. He dreamt about Subcon, where he met some crazy cool enemies. And then, when he wakes up, he asked his friends Mario, Luigi, the Princess, and Toad for a nice, quiet picnic outside in the field. When they notice a door in a small cave mountain, they decide to go in it, and later they fall into the land of Subcon. Anyway, they have some cool power-ups, such as the mushrooms, the hearts, the cherries, the magic potion, and they have red grass so you can pull it up. Their enemies, including the Shy Guys and all the other enemies. Like you, Shy Guy. Well, yeah, well, I am a Shy Guy. Well, I used to be with Warp, but don't worry, I'm still a good friend. Yeah, that's good. Anyway, there's a horrifying boss, the final one, Wart. He's the king who rules Subcon, and he is green. A giant amphibian that wears a crown, and he's big. Yeah, if you defeat him, all the vegetables, he'll get defeated. If you free the Subcons, they'll give you a lot of points. But it might have been a dream, and Mario's dream disappeared forever. That's why it used to be a dream, but now it turned into a storybook adventure. This game was released since it used to be a Mario game, but this game, an alternate version of Mario USA, was released outside of Japan under the title Dream Factory Heart Pounding Panic. You mean Yumikoyu Doki Doki Panic? Yeah, thank you. It looks just like that. Just see. Anyway, the one problem is, War is now renamed to Mamu in Japanese. Since Mario USA used that same name, so they used it for Doki Doki Panic. Anyway, this story was not about a picnic or the dream. It takes place when Mario's dream is in a book. The twins Pokey and Picky were reading a book until Wart's giant claws grabbed the twins down. And that means Imogen and his family have to go rescue the twins, and have to stop Wart the second time after Mario defeat him. There's a few changes in this game. It was a reskin, since the red grass is now black grass, and also the magic potion is now a magic lamp. The one-up mushroom is now character heads for a one-up mushroom, and one thing. Oh yeah, and the heart used to be the mushroom is now a heart. And same cherries, same small hearts and stars, but they changed the Super Mario Starman to the Arabian Starman. There's some cool bosses. The same Shy Guys, and, well, bad news, Claw Grip had kind of died because of all the rocks gotten knocked over from him, and that means Albino Mauser took over to become the new boss. Yeah, this game was actually a reskin after the regular Mario 2 in America, since that was a ROM hack of Mario 2. And when you defeat Wart with all the same amount of vegetables, you get to free the Subcon fairies and get another turn for the other player. And then later, the family jumped out of the book, and this time they'll put it away so they can just take a break from saving the twins. Well, I think that's how it happened, everyone. Thank you for saying let's compare Mario and the non-Mario game, but I hope you like it. See you later. This is Goemon, out and in.